Here is your look at the Lexington 11, Jeff Attinella. It is 3 changes. The big one of note, Epps is back in the squad.
Look for them to be out wide a little bit more, applied a little bit more pressure than they've had in games before.
Our lead official is Alyssa Pennington, getting set to get us underway.
Fantastic kit combination here. I like the way that both these kits look. It's a great combination. Very appealing on the TV screen.
Talking to Terry Boss, he said, we know both sides want to play with the ball. These are the type of matches we want to play when it's more open for us after the other team gives it away. It won't be one-way traffic tonight. As here's your first look at the captain, Joe Hafferty. Bring it forward to Firmino. Space to cross this in towards the heart of the area. Charged away by Cuello.
And that's going to be an important part for Lexington tonight. Get these crosses into the box early and often and trying to create havoc among this back line of Phoenix because it is so young and you do have a new goalkeeper.
Tristan Henry making what is now just his 4th league start, his first league start since mid-April. Patrick Rurkowski was the mainstay. But they've decided to make a change here. There's a progressive ball forward that is read rather well by the 18-year-old Pierce Rizzo, who's starting at right back for the 2nd consecutive match for Rising. It is a Phoenix squad that this season has been ravaged by injury, especially at the back. So many players playing out of position to fit in. Here's a chance for Lexington, and the effort just sails over the bar.
It's really this first touch that sets him up. It's a good ball in here. Look at that first touch on the turn. He's able to keep it close to his body amidst all that traffic. Unfortunately, he's leaning back just a little bit on this shot, so it goes up over the bar. But that ball was knuckling. That had eyes.
In the early stages of summer. Since then, though, the goals have dipped off considerably. Just 3 in the last 4 league matches. And a 6-pointer around the Western Conference playoff line. Sam Goldfarb, former MLS goalkeeper Jeff Attinella on hand. Lexington opened on the front foot. Phoenix starting to establish some semblance of control over this match. Is Jafal, one of many players who worked with Terry Boss during his Austin FC days. Ferri. Excellent switch this. Hafferty cutting inside on his left, just wide of that near post.
Already see a little bit of shoving here on this back post. Just something to keep an eye on.
Dennis stands over it, hooking it in. It's an inviting ball. Senge got to it, falls for Sacko, just wide.
Keeper full spread on this one. It's a good ball into the box on the set piece, and Phoenix does a great job here of recycling with the second ball. They're doing the first one, the ball clears out, and Sacko with a full volley. You can't hit it much better than that. He's leaning over the ball. Lots of traffic. Would have been tough for the goalkeeper. Thought it had eyes for the corner, but ends up.
We approach the 30-minute threshold. Teams have enjoyed bouts of possession. Neither has created any significant opportunity of note. Sacko, maybe a chance to do so here for Phoenix. Immediately broken up well by Ferri. Talking to Terry Boss, he mentioned Blaine Ferri after making his first start last week against Colorado Springs as a potential star for this Lexington side. Someone who joined after spending the first half of the season as a free agent, but stepped into the side and didn't seem to miss a beat for Lexington last Friday night. So he's definitely someone to watch for Lexington supporters. Adedokun. Here is Ferri again. Epps. Hooking this in, menacing ball, and off the bar, still loose and knocked in. Forster Ajago on the score sheet, and Lexington strikes first.
I'm a fan of the goal, and I'm a fan of that celebration.
Difference-making moment. Forster Ajago opening the scoring after just 30 minutes.
Boy, it's such a dangerous header there from Hafferty as well. But look at this control off the crossbar. The ball comes off the crossbar. It's that first touch. Sets himself up away from the center back who does a good job. Henry almost makes a save here, diving backwards, but it's a good ball in here from Epps. He's able to cut it into his favorable right foot. Plenty of time to play that cross in. And then when you're talking about Hafferty.
Maybe something brewing. Here's Emmers. Right to Cuello. Curling cross toward the back post. Runs all the way through to Dennis. Sacko now laying it off, a chance over the bar. Towards goal, just wide, and that is where we leave things. After 45 minutes, a Lexington side that's been on the front foot leads via that man, Forster Ajago, in the 30th minute, making the difference as Lexington leads Phoenix 1-0 in the 6-pointer. Lexington now going right to left on your screen, Phoenix from left to right. Hearing word that Rising has made a change. It is the new signing, Daniel Flores, who joined yesterday on loan from Chivas, the Mexican Giants, courtesy of Forster Ayago's 30th minute opener in what is a major 6-pointer right around the playoff line. Entering today, Phoenix was just 3 points clear of the playoff line. Excuse me, actually 2 points clear. As Ajago, it's actually Adedokun who snatches it back, trying to wrap up the points, and he may have just done that. Michael Adedokun makes it 2-0 and caps off a promising display with a goal of his own.
Well, I think it's very fitting that Adedokun's able to find himself on the scorecards tonight. It's that long ball over the top, and he just uses his speed. You talked about the lack of urgency from this Phoenix group, and Adedokun has been the guy who's taken advantage of it all night long. The calm, the presence in front of the goal, rounds the goalkeeper head. But also just a real professional performance so far from Lexington.
This is a Phoenix squad that entered today with the joint third most goals in USL Championship with 30 on the season. In just 18 matches, they have not looked the part of a side that is one of the most high-octane attacks in the division. But again, with the amount of firepower they have up front, one goal can change things with the drop of a hat. Boye. Senge. Bashed forward towards Cabral. Flag stays down. Didn't contact it cleanly enough. Lexington SC fans, join us on Saturday, August 23rd at 7 p.m. Eastern at Lexington SC Stadium for our match against Oakland Roots SC, presented by ARH. Be sure to purchase your tickets today at lexsporting.com. In a moment like this, how does Phoenix flip the switch in what has been a comprehensive display from Lexington? There is the full-time whistle. Lexington notches a huge 3 points in this pivotal clash around the playoff line. Forster Ajago opening the scoring, Michael Adedokun finishing things off late.